Hi guys, Woody here, welcome back. This is episode 30 of my Journeyman Save. It is the 22nd of February. We sit 6th in Serie A. We've dropped a little bit, or I guess Parma and have really started to claw away the top 4 here, 5 even Roma. We're slightly, we're kind of with Lazio and Roma. But anyway, when I left you last time, it was the massive 4 games here where we managed to actually pick up 4 points out of the possible 12. So it wasn't too bad against 4 heavy hitters. Then we drew against Fiorentina, which was not good because they're in the relegation zone. They had a goalkeeper sent off as well in the 12th minute, and we still couldn't win that. They came back, we threw that away. We beat Sampdoria 3-0, which was great. Then lost 1-0 to Bologna. Bordon got injured in the 14th minute, and yeah, that was a blow. Ascoli 2-2 draw. That was lucky with Nakata banging in an equaliser there right on full time, and then 3-0 win over Padova. Stephen Hughes, yes, who I've brought in on loan from Everton. If you remember, I signed him. Had a good season under me, and then he was alright, but he's not getting any game time. And I just needed another midfielder at the moment, with Igor Tudor obviously leaving, we're a little bit light, and Jonas London struggling to adjust to the Italian lifestyle. You've been here a year, mate, so I don't know what's going on there. That's a little bit worrying, as he is, he's been a pretty decent player for us this year. So anyway, coming up this episode, we can play Udinese, Milan again, and I don't know why I'm super clicking here, and Lazio. So there's kind of a bit of a repeat from last time, but these are some really important games. Udinese 15th, alright, but Milan sit 3rd and Lazio sit 4th. These are the big hitter games, and again, I know this, coming back for the same games, probably shouldn't do it like this, probably should do it a bit different for some other teams, but we're probably going to come back for these last 3 or 4 games of the season against Inter, Roma and Parma, just to really, they're the big games, aren't they? They're the games where, you want to see the mighty Juventus play against the big hitters. You don't want to see them coming out, against the likes of these teams who, we beat or / lose. Wow. So, we're just going to pause and just hold on here. So, Udinese have had 2 players sent off. Trezeguet's missed a penalty, and they got another penalty. So, they have a goalkeeper sent off and their midfielder. Wow, this game looks just to kind of be a formality. A bit disappointing that Trezeguet missed the penalty there. That's a shame. But bagged another one. Sebastian Sellers, he doesn't look too bad actually, goalkeeper wise, although he's got a lot of flair, and there's another one. Jonas London, the man who is struggling to settle in Italy, gets another goal. This is good for us. We've got to keep beating the teams below us to try and stay up here. European football was ideally the minimum, I thought, for us this year. I'm pretty sure it's top 4 for Champions League, so we're still in the hunt for that. Champions League would be amazing. Europa League we could deal with, but Champions League would be super duper ideal. I mean, we've got a pretty good squad anyway. Look at some of these players, they're pretty good. But just hitting the Champions League would give us a bit more money, and being able to attract some other sort of bigger players for us to really get a stranglehold on this Serie A. Which who's on a 6? Faith Sonka. He's not too bad. Sort of settling in a bit better this year than he was last year. I'm gonna bring Maxim on for a bit. We'll go with that. Let's just leave it at that for the moment, just in case we know another one. God, we're dominating. Udinese have not even a shot on. Obviously, the backup goalkeeper's on a 9, but excuse me. Luckily, we've got 2 goals to the good, and to Jalko, icing on the cake. Good stuff. Koku, man of the match. That's a good start. Good win over Udinese there. Gonna head off to the Milan game now. This is away from home, so this will be tough with Lazio at home. That'll be good. We'll probably just hit the 3 games, I reckon, and depending how we're going at the end of the season, we'll probably come back for the last 3. I think we'll play that Atlanta one, and we'll just go for the Inter Roma Parma. That'll be good, and then we'll obviously be back again next year because I would like to win the league, the Scudetto. Getting Champions League would really, really be good this season, I think, and I feel we can do that. I feel we're good enough to do that. And then I guess after that, well, I mean it's a long way off, but what do we do after that? Do we move to a Spain or a Germany, picking up like a Bayern, excuse me, Barca, Real Madrid, and try and win it there, or do we call it quits? Interesting. Still got a while yet to go though. It's got this episode into the season, and at least if we get European football, we're probably looking at 6 next season. So we've got about a minimum of 8 episodes still to go, and that only means if we win the Scudetto. Otherwise, yeah, it could be a lot more, but we'll see. Alright guys, here we are back for the Milan game. Everyone else has played. A good win here could see us leapfrog them into 5th. Borden's back, finding it hard to adjust to the Italian lifestyle. Brilliant. I don't know, mate. Olivieres looks to be pretty good. You're going to sit on the bench. You're not getting in for the moment. Komoto's back after a long injury. He was on the bench last game, but we'll stay with that. Tashalko's injured. We'll get Dunwell on the bench. And let's go. Let's try and beat Milan with this star-studded team. Dida, Cannavaro, Emerson, Pirlo, Shevchenko. Yep. Jermaine Aliadia and Neil Bloody Clement. Radamel Falcao. Nice. 20 finishing. God, he's good. Slow determination though. Iron Robin. Right, we're getting sidetracked here. Let's just kick the game off. At Giuseppe Meazza. I think my Italian pronunciation is shocking. A win here would be fantastic. A draw would be okay too. I'd be happy with that. You see how tight it is here. For Milan getting that point shifts them up into 3rd. And Bresciano, there it is. I said it. Oh, Aliadir scores. He gets his 20th. I said a good win. We only need 1 goal to leapfrog them. How crazy is that? That they draw, they go to 3rd, and if they were to lose by 1 goal, they'll go to 6th. That is how tight it is in this little quadrant here. Quadrant? It's not a quadrant. Area. This area of, I guess it's really 3rd to 6th. Player ratings. Trezeguet is looking a bit ordinary, so is Jonas London. We're probably going to have to do something about Jonas London and Jonathan Borden. That guy. Completely forgotten his name. Jonathan Borden. Because he not settling is not good. Bresciano with a knee injury. Let's bring Stephen Hughes on, who played quite well their last game. I'm going to bring Michael Dunwell on for Trezeguet. And Dijon, triple sub. We're getting some shots in there, but I think it's probably going to run out as a draw, I reckon. There it is. No. Pretty even. Dida played well. Michael Dunwell. How's Michael Dunwell? 29. To come from Bishop Auckland all the way to Juventus in Italy. crazy. Anyway, that's not too bad. That keeps us there. Get Lazeri on the bench. Both of them are pretty awful, to be honest. Right. Well, that was not bad, not bad. We've actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, undefeated in 4. Play Lazio now, who's sitting in 4th. Once again, a win here. And we can hopefully try and start to move up the table. Yeah, like I said, now go away. I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Come back for Inter, Roma, Parma at the end of the season. We might even at the end of the season as well. We'll have a look, see what happened with Everton. It's been 2 years now since I left them. We'll have a look where York is, and we'll also have a look where beginning club Hereford are. Just see how those guys are tracking in the future. What are we, 8 years? 8 years in, I think. 8. Is it 8? I spent was it 2 years at Hereford? 2 years at Hereford. Was it 1 at York? Then was it 3 at Everton? 2 at Juventus, I think. Sounds about right. We're actually looking pretty good for time, actually. I don't know, we might squeeze this Ancona game as well. See how we go for time. Yeah, I think we will. We'll get that. We'll get Lazio and Ancona as well. Right here, back to the Lazio game. Big one here. Rivals. We're going to move London to the bench for Milo Ivanovic. He's going to come in. Oliviero is going to keep his spot after some good games. Other than that, Lazeri comes in for the injured or suspended Sonkja. Lazio, Martin Lawrence. Oh, they got Chivu. He's broken his leg. 4 months with a broken leg. Yeah. Bummer. Right. Still no Tijalko. Dislocated shoulder. You know what? Let's get Kovalenko on the bench. He's doesn't get much of an option. Here we go. Oh, Mohamed Kalon. Nice. Who else? Shen Stankovic, obviously. Zeda, Eric Zeda. Oh yeah, he was mine. I sold him 5 million. Hey, he's playing crap. Sucked in. Yeah, let's get the game up. This good win here, 45. We can leapfrog Milan, who just recently lost actually. We can head up into 5th spot, and just kind of nipping at the heels here of, obviously Lazio and Roma as well. Parma and Inter are kind of running away with this. But it is all us at the moment. David Trezeguet, 31-year-old, probably about to win his 100th French cap. That'd be good. Speaking of Inter, how is Igor Tudor getting on? A few days with a gashed leg. He's playing quite well. Easy in the Croatian squad, but he's not easy. No, because he had a gashed leg and they're about to play. God damn it. We put that little cheeky international clause in because I was really annoyed. Slightly cheating, but whatever. I was more annoyed. Just wanted to, Still, whatever. It's done. Lazio coming back here. We haven't been able to convert any other chances as Dijon's got a knee injury. And Trezeguet is really struggling there at the back as well. At the front. On a 6. Bresciano's on a 6. Come on, boys. It's a long first half. We had 5 minutes there of extra time. Well, let's bring Jonas London on, I guess. Come on, boys. There was a chance there from London. That sucks. Oh, Bresciano's so injury prone. Stephen Hughes. Let's do that. And Jamie Victory. See if this can do something. That's really disappointing. That just 6 points behind those Champions League spots now. Forget, even though we're Juventus, we're still just a little bit, a little bit off the pace being promoted. Not quite up with he's got decent one-on-ones. Jamie Victory, you're going in goal. Jamie Victory. Good to see Lazzari came in and getting a 6, but that is them just pulling away from us. I'm thinking it's Champions League. Maybe it's Europa League for us. We've got Ancona now in 7 days. Strained knee ligaments. He's not going to play, is he? Tired? Yep. He didn't do anything. Trezeguet's been a bit ordinary the last few games. He's getting a bit old. 31. Ugh, so annoying. That was a disappointing loss. That was really. We really had to capitalise on that, and we've not happy. Alright guys, and we're back for the Ancona, yep. Have we played them before? We have, a few times. They've only ever beaten us twice. They've been in Serie A the whole time. Would you look at that? He says. We've got Bourdon back in goal because Oliveira's still out. Tjaka comes on the bench after Dunwell being a bit underwhelming. And Kovalenko apparently got. Well, he's better now because he had no training for the week. But let's go for Maxime back in there. Ancona lining up with the 4-4-2. Classic. This is one we've got to win. There, mid-table should be easy, and there it is. Oh, it's already gone. We got to do this to, like I've said this every game. We've got to do this to stay in touch with these guys here. We might be looking for a better goalkeeper next year. If you look at us in the top 3, I mean Milan have let in 3 more goals, but you look at like Roma and Parma, they're only in like 15. And who Roma got in goal? Yeah, Michael Turnbull. Nice. Except he's leaving them because I'm not sure Bourdon is. Yes, Son Cook. I'm not sure Bourdon is the player to let us. I don't know. He's pretty good. Excuse me. He's pretty good. His stats aren't very good. It's tough decision. Anyway, that's good stuff from us. Nipping at the heels of the Champions League spots. I hiccup then. I'll edit that out. Alright, half time. Let's see how we're going. Oh, look, Mark Bresciano has a knee injury. This is why I brought in Stephen Hughes. Coco, foot injury. Let's get Jimmy Victory on. I love a double substitution at half time because of injuries. What a boring game. How was the match report like? Well, short-ish. Son Cook with the one shot and it's in. I do a lot of clicking in these games. A lot of clicking. I guess because there's not much happening here. It's just kind of like, the words, was that? No, I thought that was someone else. Adamo with a foot injury, another one. I don't have anyone to play in that DMC role, do I? Bum. We could do that. I reckon Jamie Victory can play that. Can he? Tackling 9. Work rate 5. Sure. Jamie Victory. Super sub. Goalkeeper last game. But we've been the better team without really dominating here. He says as they score a 90th minute equaliser. No, there it is, 1-0. I'll take that. Goalkeeper man of the match. Not too bad. That's what we need. Up into 5th. Good. Milan dropped down. They were first at one point, weren't they? Yes, they were. They've really dropped off the... I think we were first as well. Roma were first. Lazio haven't had a chance. Inter got a pop at the top. Parma have really secured that. I don't think anyone else was ever up there. Yeah, I'm not sure that counts. No. Ooh, no. Anyway. Oh, that's the end of this episode. We had a good... Oh, it hasn't updated yet. I'm like, we played this game. Anyway, there it is. A good 3-0 win over Udinese. Good 1-1 draw with Milan away from home. Lost to Lazio at home was disappointing. And then a win. We're going to go away. Napoli, Perugia. Yep. And we'll come back for Inter, Roma, Parma. Round the season off. Have a look at my old clubs. And and then get started for my 3rd year in charge of Juventus. And hopefully look to win the league. If you enjoyed that episode, guys, please leave a like. And do subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.